Hello everyone, welcome to our visionary classes. Today we are going to discuss on the lecture 5 and the question series 4 set of the environmental biology section. Before we will like to start our lecture series, do subscribe our channel and contact us for the latest study material, and if you want to join our classes, you should also contact in this number. Okay, let's begin. The first question that we are seeing here is from the UGC NET 2018 question paper that is coming in the environmental biology section. Okay, so the question says which one of the following countries has a maximum percent of the world's total tropical forest? Okay, so for this kind of question you should know where is the tropical forest having the highest density in the world. You should know about those things because it is very important topic as compared to our other topics, as because these days the forests are being cut out and deforestation is very hugely seen in the world. So this is very much requirement. You should know about the percentage of the forest cover inside the world. Okay, so the answer will be the Brazil. Why? Let us discuss. We know that the Amazon rainforest is a alternatively known as the Amazon jungle, is the highest biodiversity present in the world. Okay, it has lots of forest and lots of forest cover around the world. You can see it in the South American region of the world. Okay, also known as English in Amazonia. Okay, it is also called as Amazonia. It has other name Amazon jungle. Okay, is a most broad-lived tropical rainforest in the Amazon biome that covers most of the Amazon basin of the South America. Okay, so the majority of this forest is contained within the Brazil. Okay, so it almost cover this part of South America, okay, which is the highest percentage of any forest in the world. Okay, so the majority of the forest is covering the Brazil part, so the answer will be the Brazil. Okay, with 60% of rainforest. Okay, it has 60% of tropical rainforest that are present. Okay, so the answer was because Brazil, because the world's total tropical forest was given. Okay, so tropical forest includes the tropical rainforest also. Okay, so it is followed by Peru, Colombia, and minor amounts in the Venezuela. Okay, and these countries. Okay, so this will be the answer is Brazil. You should remember this table also. Okay, this is the 2020 latest uh, our forest cover percentage values. You should remember this and share the primary tropical forest region also from 2019 to 2000, from 2002 to 2019. Okay, so the first one having, as we can discussed already, that the Amazon has the highest forest extent. Okay, so from here also you know that this is covering 526.2 uh, million hectares of the forest cover in the world. Okay, so this is the what, this is the sequence of the different kinds of forest. You should remember this sequence and know where the maximum forest cover lies. Okay, so this is the trend analysis. You can see the trend analysis. The tree cover is highest in the 2006. So okay, that was because of the high industrial revolution in those areas. Okay, so that might have happened due to this kind of things. Okay, so you should remember this table. Okay, you should remember. Moving on to the next question. Okay, the next question says that given below are the two statements. This is a kind of assertion reasoning question which is coming in the UGC NET exam very repeatedly. Okay, so the assertion reasoning question tells that one labeled is assertion A and the other one is labeled as the reasoning. Okay, so the assertion is given that the thymine depletion in a oceanic water is a driver of a wildlife decline. Okay, so here he is saying about the thymine depletion. Okay, thymine. This is a kind of vitamin. It is which is present in the oceanic water column for the wildlife system. Okay, so the reason says that the thymine is required for the cellular metabolism and its deficiency causes the immunosuppression. Okay, immunosuppression. Okay, so this is the our reason part. Okay, so what does it tell? Let us see. Okay, the first thing we should know about the thymine. Okay, what is thymine? Okay, so thymine is a vitamin B1. Okay, that is a aminopyrimidine ring that linked with a methylene bridge to a thiazolium ring. Okay, is a water soluble vitamin needed in all living organism cells. So this is a very important term, that is needed in all living organism cells. Okay, and as such it is the possible target for noxious influence, means if there is a kind of toxic element that will definitely target the thymine sites. Okay, by the environmental, due to some environmental disturbances. Okay, and cause the death of the wildlife. Okay, so recently what happened ki thymine vitamin B1 deficiency has emerged as a possible contributing cause of all the what death of the marine organisms. Okay, so here thymine status was systematically investigated in the three animal classes, okay, like bivalves, finned fishes and the birds, okay, which are being affected by the metabolic changes. So what does it causes? Actually thymine will thymine will change your metabolism system in the body, that will lead to deficiency of this kind of vitamin, and it will give rise to immunosuppression. Okay, this is the term, that is immunosuppression. So you should remember what is thymine and what is the relation between the thymine and the metabolic system of a living organism. Okay, the next question says that a dwarf forest that occurs in a region with a winter and summer drought and is adapted to fire change. Okay, so this is the question. So the answer will be the chaparral forest, because the chaparral forest is like a most Mediterranean shrubs lands. Okay, this is a shrubs lands. Okay, it is found in the Mediterranean region. Is highly fire resilient. Okay, this is highly fire resilient and historically burned with a high severity and stand replacing events where 30 to 100 years. Okay, this is a fire resilient type of forest. So the first condition it satisfies is the fire resilient. So this will be the chaparral forest only. And the climatic over this is very hot with a dry summer as well as wet winters. So, okay, so in dry summers it is very hot, and as well as in winter it is very rainy. So this kind of system lies in over the chaparral forest. Okay, it receives a rain during the winter and faces a drought during the summer. This is the thing we have got in our answer. Okay, and the rainfall in this area is about 60 to 80 centimeter. Okay, so it is a summer drought tolerant plant also. You should remember this kind of term. It is a summer drought tolerant plant also. Okay, it is found in the Mediterranean region. You should also remember the position of this chaparral forests. In this question we will discuss about the what is the saprophytic components of the community. Okay, saprophytic components of the community. So what are saprophytic components of the community? Okay, the saprophytes are the organisms responsible for turning the waste you throw into your compost bin into a rich food for the plants. Okay, so these are the community that turns that the composting material should be turned into a good amount of food nutrients for the plants. Okay, so within soils these microorganisms are present. So this is a microorganism. Okay, this is a microorganism. You should remember this. This is a microorganism which acts to break down the complex substrate and it help in nutrient delivering system. Okay, so mycorrhizae, fungi and nitrogen fixing bacteria are such kind of saprophytic components. So the answer will be our microorganisms. Okay, so this will be the answer. Okay, the next term you should know, that is the kleptoparasitism. Okay, what is kleptoparasitism? So the kleptoparasitism literally means the parasitism by theft. Okay, so if some organism will steal the food of the other organism, we call this at kleptoparasitism. Okay, so is a form of resource acquisition where one animal takes the resource from the another. Okay, where one animal takes the resource from the other. Okay, although kleptoparasitism of a food is a best having an example, that is the stolen resource of or another resource of the food, such as nesting material. Okay, so if some organism will what, if some organism will steal the eggs present in the nest of some organism, that is the best example of the kleptoparasitism. So the answer will be the stealing of food from another predator's catch is also an answer. Okay, you can see this organism is what, this organism is getting the food in the form of insects for him, for it. Okay, now this organism is fighting with this organism to get that food. Okay, so this is the predator, it starts eating its prey, but this organism also comes and it attack on this organism to get its food. Okay, so this is a kind of a kleptoparasitism example. Again, you can see the bird is sitting here and another organism came and it what, it started eating its egg. Okay, so this is also a what, example of an kleptoparasitism. I hope you understand the lecture and have a nice day.